All right, what's up, man? Formerly known Mercury Shooting, currently known Hava Kills, and I'm with
33 Breeze.
33 Breeze. Alrighty. So, shit. How old are you?
I'm 38.
38 type shit. Okay. What do you do for a living?
Shit, live.
Right.
Live.
Okay. So tell me about Lord Have Mercy. When you dropped that album, what was on your mind?
Actually, it was a second rendition of my first album called Lord Have Mercy. So
Okay.
this one was Lord Have Mercy too, and it was just like I said, you asked me what I do for a living and I told you I live, and it's just like, man, we live in a world where you need all the mercy from God you could get.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this world real crazy, real
Facts.
crazy. So that's what kind of like my mindset was when I was building the album.
Okay. If you had a song recommendation for like new listeners, what would you recommend?
Mm, I like that song, Intellectual Properties.
Okay. It is
Yeah,
fire, y'all. Y'all gotta check that
that's my
out.
shit, Intellectual Properties.
Okay. What is your take on like current world events, things of that nature?
Man, it's crazy. Like everything crazy from the war to our president, Epstein files. Man, these rappers, man. Well, I shouldn't say these rappers. I ain't gonna just put it on the rappers. The industry as a whole,
Nah, talk about the rappers. What's going on with them?
man.
Who specifically?
Specifically,
Yeah.
shit, pretty much all they ass be tweaking
hmm
for real. But I, I don't really want to put it all on rappers. I just say I'll put
hmm
it like this. I'll put it on the industry, the entertainment industry as a whole. The rappers are just pawns, man. We black people. You feel me? So we not really making no real moves like that. It's the other people that's doing all that.
hmm
We just help them perpetuate the bullshit. You feel me?
hmm What do you think we need in the music industry that would elevate it, change it?
Man, man, black label owners. Not at the small level though. You know how you got the Sonys and you got the Warner Brothers and RCAs and all these other places.
hmm
Um, all the heads of those people is Jewish. That's just what it is. You feel me? So we
Facts.
need we need for hip hop to get back to its glory days and back what it used to be about. We need people like us, or
hmm
people with us in mind. You feel me? To make that work, I believe.
Yeah. And where you from, bro?
I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, you from Chicago, Chirac. What
Yeah.
was it like growing up out there?
It was cool. It was tough. Like people say, oh, it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But you learn to adapt from where you at. You feel me?
hmm
It was fun. It wasn't. It wasn't. I lost a lot of friends growing up. You know what I'm saying? Due to gun violence and shit like that. But when you there, like it hurt for the moment, but you don't realize that you really be going through that something is very tragic and this shouldn't be happening. And this don't happen all the time to other people.
Right.
But my parents, I came up in a two-parent household. You feel me? Two little sisters. I'm the oldest, and man, like I said, Chicago was fun. It was cool, but
hmm
it was a lot of bullshit going on. That's why I'm out here in California, and I tried to, you know, do more with my life than what I seen niggas just haven't doing on the block. You feel me?
Hell
I
yeah.
knew life was more than a block, so
hmm
that's why I'm here.
Shout out Chicago and Cali. It's not what the news portrayed to be. What do you think about that?
I mean, it get wild out there. Don't get it twisted. Niggas is dying out there, all that shit. But um, they don't talk about like the food and like the culture of the
Right.
Chicago culture. You know what I mean? Like people from Chicago, hella proud. You know, we got a lot of culture. We got the Taste of Chicago every summer.
hmm
The Bud Billiken parade. They do a parade for all the kids going back to school. The back to school parade. It's been going on for like, I think last year was the 101st year.
Nice.
They've been doing that for 101 years. all black event. It was pretty cool. The news be out there and everything.
Yeah.
Um, so like I said, it got a lot of ups, and then it got a lot of downs, and
Yeah.
it's just so fucked up that the downs get polarized so much because it's such a big city and it happened a lot. You feel me?
What was your relationship like with your parents growing up, like individually? Tell us about like your mom first.
Shit, my mom, she was the one who was really from Chicago. My mama was born and raised in Chicago. She was like the middle child. She was the
Mm.
middle child of five. So she was like, yeah, like in the middle. You feel me?
Mm.
And me and her relationship was hella good. You feel me? My
Mm.
mama didn't take no shit. You feel me? She didn't take no shit. Man, lay down the law like she supposed to. You feel me?
Right.
But my mama, with her, I could tell her anything. I could tell my mama anything. You know what I'm saying? When I got into my little situations, when I caught my little cases, I
Right.
did. I got in trouble with the Navy and shit. I couldn't. I didn't even think to tell my daddy. I told my mama first.
Mm-hmm.
My mama real solid. Kept all the
Nice.
niggas secrets always. I love my mama to death.
Respect. What about your dad? How was that relationship?
Shit, my dad, he originally from Tennessee. He was a farm boy.
Oh,
He
okay.
was the youngest. My daddy was the youngest of like 7 kids, and him and his twin sister was the youngest. And he was a farm boy, so he was like old school than a motherfucker. Get up, get up, man, do your chores, man, ain't afraid to whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? My daddy was a real old school type guy who was very respected in our
Mm-hmm.
neighborhood. Man, he ain't drink, didn't smoke. You know what I'm saying? Just a thorough dude, but he was real. He was real stiff with me. You feel me? Real stiff with me since I was this nigga size. You feel me? I
Yeah.
always remember my daddy being real hard on me and tough and telling me that the world is tough. So he got to be tough on me. You feel me? And for a long time, I despised him for that.
Yeah.
And I even laughed and went to the Navy in spite of him, of what he thought and what he
Yeah.
said. You feel me? And I ended up, and he ended up dying in 2000 in 2012 from West Nile virus, and I ended up
Oh man.
he died from West Nile virus, and stop, shh. And I ended up taking heed to what he said afterwards more than what I'm saying when he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, me and my daddy, we had a best relationship growing up because I misunderstood his message because of his delivery though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. The way
His
he said
delivery
it.
his delivery was fucked up. Hey, how y'all doing? What's up? His delivery was fucked up, so I had a hard time understanding it as a young kid. But as I got older and started having kids of my own, his message make more sense now. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts. Damn, bro, you was in the Navy. What was that like? Tell us about your experience. Like,
Oh, that shit
quick little
was
something,
that shit
something.
was overlit, man. It's like a
It was
regular
lit.
job for me. I went in there undesignated. I went to the fleet undesignated. That's why I came to end up coming to San Diego. And shit, I was working with the bosun mates, and we was out there. Um, we was pretty much like the ship's maintenance men. And I
Okay.
did that for like maybe like a year and a half, and then I ended up going to the air department, and I
Mm-hmm.
was launching and recovering aircraft off the Ronald Reagan.
Oh,
A lot
dang.
of the people, if the people that's in the military, they know them as green shirts. So I was a green shirt when I was working on the Ronald Reagan,
Okay.
and that was cool. That was cool, But um, my daddy always told me that he knew that the military went for me. That was like when I big beast before I left. Like if I stopped talking to my daddy the whole time I was in the military,
Mm-hmm.
up until he died, because he
Okay.
didn't really want me to go. I had a football scholarship to go to Southern Illinois University, and
Oh,
I
wow.
got caught smoking weed and shit. I had to take a drug test, and at the time, drugs is like a no-no. You feel me? NCAA didn't want none of that. So
Mm-hmm.
I did my drug test and failed my drug test, and I ended up losing my scholarship. So my daddy was hot about that. You feel me?
Yeah.
and that's how I ended up going to the military. And the military was cool, and that shit lasted until the Chicago and the nigga came out of me in that too, and I ended up getting kicked out of that after
Oh,
doing 2.5 years. Um, I got caught up into like a big scheme. Like
what happened?
they tried to hit me for like they said they tried to charge me for stealing like $190,000,
Oh,
and I got grouped up in this little ring, and
yeah.
I was found guilty basically by association. Everybody told on me, and everybody told on each other. You feel me? So
Right, right.
so they ended up getting OTH. But one thing that I say was real about the whole military situation, my captain, he was a real one for that because I was the only person on my whole case
Mm.
who didn't say nothing, who didn't tell on nobody, who didn't admit to anything,
Yeah.
and I was the only person out of like I think it was like like 23 of us all together that got court martial. I was the only one that got a other than honorable. I mean, I was the only one that got a general discharge, and everybody else got a other than honorable because they folded on each other. And the captain told me, like, the only reason
Wow.
I'm not giving you that is because the most honorable thing you did is you ain't try to take nobody down with you. So shout out to him for that.
Yeah,
Cause
shout out to him.
that OTH could have really fucked my life up, but I still get benefits and shit from the military because I ain't tell.
That part. You see, that it gets you far when you just, you know what I'm saying, do your bid or do whatever you gotta do. I respect that.
Yeah.
When'd you start doing music and why'd you start doing music?
Shit, I always been doing music my whole life. I always been like tapped in with like wanting to rap. When I was young, I actually used to sing. Me and my homies, we had like a little singing group,
Mm-hmm.
and we was called the Fellas. Like some like corner type singing, like you know what I'm saying. But my voice started changing and
Like
shit.
Bone
So
Thugs and Harmony type
yeah,
vibes.
yeah, boys to men and shit. You know, you
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
But my voice started,
Harmonizing.
yeah, my voice started changing and shit like that. And then I kind of like pivoted towards hip hop. I mean, rapping and shit like that. And I never really took it serious until I got into the military. And I met one of the dudes I was in the military with. We started a group called Bang Squad Entertainment.
Okay.
And shit, that was like my real first dose of the military. I mean, of my real first dose of the music shit. Like actually like recording songs and shit like that.
Can we find it anywhere online?
I'm pretty sure you can. Bang Squad,
Bang Squad Entertainment.
Bang Squad Entertainment. Yeah, I probably got like a couple live shows that might be on there. We was doing shit though. We was going crazy for sure.
Yeah.
But in the military though, so
Don't get it fucked up, y'all. Bree's been doing music for a minute. Like levels to levels to levels. His shit has elevated crazy. So how high is your love for music? Like one through 10.
man, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be all the way 100. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
at this very moment, the love is probably like a 6 or a 7.
Oh,
You feel
okay.
me? My shit be in waves, you know?
Yeah.
It all depends on how I'm feeling,
Right.
basically, you know? It all depends on how I'm feeling. And because I've been doing this shit for so long, it'd be hard to stay motivated sometimes to keep this shit going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love music. It's part of my life. I see it every day. Frankie Beverly and Mays on the wake up, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Snoop Dogg during the day, might have a little Gucci Man. Music is everything, but me actually doing it, man, my love right now is kind of low. It's like my motivation, man.
Yeah.
The world fucked up. I'm kind of feeling the effects of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And it's kind of killing my
Creativity?
creativity a little bit. To be
Okay.
real with you, yeah.
Right. In order for something to be burned, something got to die.
Nah, for
You know
real.
what I mean? So, plus you've been doing it for a good amount of time too. So it's like you deserve a break. You know what I mean? If you want,
Yeah.
but it's always in you.
Oh yeah, for sure. That shit ain't never gonna change.
Right.
All right, bro. All right, now take it easy, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Uh, uh,
You got any advice for any upcoming artists?
man, keep going. Like I said, I'm damn near 40. I'm working on an album right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like this because my love and my passion. I still I do this shit. This is what I do. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm in the process of working on the album right now. Just keep going.
Oh, what's it called?
Don't stop. I don't know. We ain't got there yet. You
Yeah.
know, I'm just working on songs. I'm looking
Mhm.
for producers. You know what I'm saying? I'm tapping in. I'm trying to tap in with more people so I could just get this shit off the ground. But right now I'm just in like uh and in like grind mode as far as like building songs. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
all I'm doing right now. Building songs,
Mhm.
building building memories, and then going in there and making them songs. You know what I'm saying? Like the last song I did, I was just trying some new shit, and I put my daughter on the hook. So
Okay.
that might be on one of my
That's
album too. That
fire.
shit might be on my album. My daughter, she be doing the music shit too.
Hell yeah. The new generation will definitely bring something different to the table. Who's your favorite rapper right now?
Right
Dead or
now,
alive?
dead or alive, all time, it's a lot of them. I can't put my finger on one person.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, that's too many of them. My favorite artist. Like as of lately, I've been like I said, I've been bumping old school shit heavy. Like I've been on that
Yeah.
right now, heavy, old school and R&B to be to be real frank with you.
Right.
Shit, I've been listening to Tim's a lot.
Tim's is fire.
I've been listening to Tim's a lot, and I've been
Mhm.
listening to who else? I like this dude named Eddie Valero from Memphis. He kind of tough. I fuck with him.
Okay.
I've been bumping that a lot lately. A lot of Tim's, man. Tim's. I've been on
Yeah.
Tim's heavy for like the past like 2 or 3 months now.
She's a vibe.
Hella.
Okay. What do you think about these files coming out? These Epstein files. Give your honest truth, no filter.
Man, real shit. Man. Oh man, that shit so crazy, bro. It's like cause the like I ain't read all the files, but I've been keeping up with it and man, there's some crazy shit in there, bro. And it's like, man, I think those people should be held accountable for everything that they did. You feel
Facts.
me? Especially when it comes to the children, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on business behind that. But bro, this shit been going on for so long, and like when I say so long, I just don't mean like since like the '80s or the like this shit been going on for centuries and centuries. Like man, Julius Caesar and all them niggas, like they use women for like. Now I don't want to put on Julius Caesar, but you know that those times
Yeah, exactly,
they
exactly.
they like them pagans and shit like that.
Yeah.
They been weird. Them niggas been weird, been fucking with kids, been fucking on each other. You feel
Hmm.
me? Little weird shit like that, you know.
Been
So
doing ritualistic
been
like
doing
things.
ritualistic shit, been worshiping false idols and shit like that. So it's like it's not a surprise. A
Hmm.
lot of people are surprised, but I'm not. A lot of people in the black community not surprised because
Facts.
we've been knowing we've been knowing that these motherfuckers is devils because look how they treat us.
Yeah.
They don't even man, did you know like in the Constitution and shit like that, like black people not even considered human. We
Yeah.
consider livestock
Hmm.
like a tool. You feel me? So it's like if they could do that to a whole race of people, just they don't give a fuck about nobody.
Yeah, that
Feel
part.
me? So
That part.
it's not surprising. It's terrible, and another thing about that is like, without yeah, Jeffrey Epstein and them, they need to be held accountable for the shit they did, but so do the motherfucking parents of them kids, bro. Cause ain't no way
Facts.
my
That's a good
daughter
point.
or my son gonna be gone all weekend with some motherfuckers that's rich or whatever the case may be. You know, nah, that shit happen. Like Cause I went to school with the girl who R. Kelly pissed on.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Where'd
yeah.
she go to school at?
She went to school. She went to Proviso West. She ended up leaving our school after the tape came out. She left the school.
In Chicago?
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
she left the school. He bought her. I think it was like a PT Cruiser on rims and everything.
Oh,
It was
damn.
like at the time the PT Cruisers was fresh as hell, and she had got a black PT Cruiser on some rims and shit like that, and then she was gone. But she was
Mm-hmm.
like a senior, and I was a freshman. But when he allegedly pissed on her, well, he pissed on her. I seen the video. My daddy used to my daddy had the DVD. My daddy was a DVD man too, so he
Yeah.
had all that shit. So I seen that shit. So I knew she went to my school because everybody was talking about this shit, and I'm like, damn, yeah, that's her. But she was a senior, and I was a freshman, so I ain't really
Right.
talked to her. I ain't know her like that. I just seen her. You know what I'm saying? So, but allegedly, R. Kelly was her goddaddy, and
Oh, really?
and her parents. You know what I'm saying? They got money, and they got they got funded for her to go over there to the studio and work on music with him. You feel me? So
Mm.
they basically was like pimping their daughter out. You feel me?
See, that goes back to the parents, like you
They go back to
said.
the
They got to
parents.
take accountability.
Yeah, yeah. So that's how I feel. Like I believe like if you a monster, you gotta be held accountable for all your actions.
Mm-hmm.
But when the kids is involved, man, we as parents gotta do our due diligence and make sure that we just don't go for anything, man, and just be fucked up, be so fucked up with money and be so money hungry and shit that we willing to give up our children because they don't know no better. You feel me?
Right.
They gonna do what we say regardless because we their parents. So
Facts.
it's our job to lead them down the right path. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of those parents, man, that's of those children that's in them Epstein files, man, they should get the same treatment like the actual the
Mm-hmm.
actual people that's what I'm saying that was actually doing that shit get too. They
Right.
just as guilty in my eyes.
Facts. Did she ever like tell her side of the story to anybody around the school, or she just
Hell
kind of
no, she
disappeared?
disappeared.
Damn.
She disappeared. I'm pretty sure she had little friends and shit that know the whole little deal. Man, bruh, like back in that day, like, cause like R. Kelly was huge in Chicago. I remember my cousin. Shout out my cousin Jenny. She had a geo tracker, and she used to watch me, my
Mm-hmm.
cousins, and my sisters and shit. She was a teenager. She was like a little bit older than us. We was hella young and shit. And I remember one day, her friend called her on the phone, and she was like, "Hey, R. Kelly and Ronald Isley is up here at the Memorial Park
Oh, from the
playing,
Isley brothers.
yeah, playing
Oh.
basketball." Man, so my cousin, they she get dressed, put some clothes on, she packed us up in her geo tracker, and we went down to Memorial Park. And sure enough, Ronald Isley, they whole little crew, R. Kelly and them, they out there playing basketball. You feel me? And as a kid, I'm just like, it was fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about it, but my cousin was in high school. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn.
Her friend called her, told her to come up there, and it wasn't really like. Now that I think about it, like it probably was grown women in there, but I couldn't tell the difference because everything looked the same. You feel
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
the young girls that was there, that they was dressing like they was older, trying to catch R. Kelly eye and be cute and shit like that. But I didn't understand that at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My cousin,
Damn.
my cousin down there broke her neck to get up there. You feel me? But that's just how it was. R. Kelly popped out. He'd be outside with people. You feel me? And
Yeah.
he wasn't fucked up about shaking nobody's hand or taking pictures with people and shit like that. So it was a good time. But niggas not knowing what's really going on because I'm a kid myself. You know what I'm saying? Still shout out R. Kelly though. That nigga made great music, bro.
He did.
He
You
made
gotta
great
always give
music,
him
and
that. You know what I'm saying? Even though
and,
he did some crazy
and he had
shit.
a hard life too. I'm not condoning anything that he did, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, man, the parents, bro, it all started with your parents, and his parents
Right.
failed him. So,
All he know how to do is pass it around.
you feel me? He got hurt. Hurt people hurt people. So You know what I mean? All that shit start when you young, man. You got to be shown love and you got to be shown tenderness and care. And if not, you're gonna be a fucked up person when you grow up. That's just what it is.
Right.
That's just what it is. You got to be taught hate, even if you not you. And you could be taught hate by just not receiving love. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts. Damn, that's deep. You could be taught hate by not receiving love. Mm. Do you believe that the world is being ran by secret societies?
Hell yeah, it's too evident. Like, but it's kind of. I think it's not a secret no more. I think it's getting
Mm.
harder and harder to hide it because of technology.
Mm.
Everybody got access to all this information. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like the thing with them secret societies and those things, they have to make themselves known because in order to do in order to do evil, you know what I'm saying? God told them that they have to tell the truth about what they doing.
Oh, facts. Facts.
So it's all out there. It's just as technology advances and advances, we get more information. So
Right.
they're not really hiding it. It's more about acceptance now. You feel me?
Mm.
People just accepting it, accepting the shit that we see,
That's
accepting the shit
insane.
that we go through. You feel me? We just accepting it. They don't gotta hide it because we accept it already.
Why is that, you think? Like,
Shit, that's all we know.
mm.
That's all we know since we came, since you've been born, since you came from out your mama, out your mama. You feel me? This shit is all we know.
Mm-hmm.
We came out black. We all we know is it ain't gonna be that easy for us to get a job. It ain't gonna be that easy for we already know. And
Yeah.
then somebody who came out a white woman, they know, oh, I could do this, I could get away with this. You feel me? That's all we know. So you can't really blame people for being people. This shit all we
Yeah.
know. You know what I mean?
Damn. Mm. Moment of silence for that.
Mhm.
That's deep. We were always taught like whatever we got to deal with, we just got to get through it.
You
We ain't
gotta
really
get,
got no voice. That's what they, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
made it seem like. So.
And then they like pushing the hot niggas to vote and do all this shit. When for me, voting is just picking between the lesser of two evils. You feel me?
Mm.
So it's like we got a choice, but we really don't. You feel me? Like at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, like you said, it's an agenda, and they gonna push that motherfucker regardless.
Facts.
And they don't need us or anybody else determining, uh, you know, whether the agenda gonna be pushed or not because they already got it made up in their mind what this shit gonna be. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Damn, bro. How you think this world gonna end? In destruction, or is aliens gonna come back and just take us, save us from this shit, or is God gonna do it? Like, what is it?
I believe in God.
Facts.
I believe in God, but I also believe in aliens and shit too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. But I know that I don't think it's gonna happen in our lifetime, to be honest with you. I think it's
Mm.
just a rough patch that humanity going through right now, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And and if it end, I think if it do end, I think it'll be bad.
Mm.
But
Facts.
is God really gonna let us end shit? I don't think so. I think he gonna be one. I think he gonna be one to be the one to lay the hammer down.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, girl? How you doing? I'm think he don't be the one who want to lay the hammer down. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Well, damn, bro. I don't want to hold you up too much. Shout out your Instagram, your Apple Music, all that.
Shit, you can follow me on 33 underscore breeze on all platforms. 33 breeze, um, 33 breeze on Apple Music, Spotify, all together one word. 33 BREEZE.
Oh, one more question for the people, cause are you in a relationship?
Yeah, yeah. I got and my mom, me and my baby mom been together for like almost 10 years now.
How do you stay with somebody that long?
Shit, man, by just man getting up and dedicating yourself to them. You know what I mean? Just
Facts.
by doing what you got to do. And it's trust me, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough than a motherfucker, but
Yeah.
you know, I made a vow to her, even though we ain't married. I made a vow to her since that we got these kids that I got her. I got her back. You know what I'm saying? These my
Mm.
kids. These my seeds. I got to take her. I got to do what I got to do. So even sometimes when we not seeing eye to eye, I still got to try for my kids. You know what I'm saying? I still got to make it work. I ain't gonna be no fool now. I ain't gonna let nobody trample over me or none of that
Right.
shit. But
Right.
I'm willing to compromise so me and her can have a happy life. You know what I'm saying? And we could raise these kids, man, because it's gonna take the both of us. Neither one of us could do it by ourselves. You know what I mean?
Facts. Y'all hear that? Takes two to tango, man. But yeah, 33 underscore breeze on all social platforms,
Yeah,
Apple Music, Spotify.
yeah.
Is there anything else that you would just want to say for the people that's on your mind?
Shit, man.
Whatever subject.
Shit, man. Be the best you could be, man. No army shit though. You feel me? Be the best you could be, man, and do that shit for yourself, cause ain't nobody gonna do it for you.
That part. Formerly known Mercury Shuni, currently known as Hava Kills, and we out.